of responsibility, aware of the turmoil and violent protests unleashed in some of our states.
Wow. Listening to the president of Nigeria, President Ahmed Tinubu, this morning was the greatest mistake one can ever make. It left a sour taste in my mouth, believe me. There was nothing like, we thought he came to address us. He's talking about dialogue. People have been saying this is the problem. But then you have the opportunity to address some of these things, and you're here talking about political enemies, talking about people trying to destroy democracy that you guys have built for 25 years. Come on. Come on. There was nothing addressed. Like, we didn't hear what we thought you were coming to say, okay, this is how I want to fix. I am not going to remove subsidy, yes, but this is what I'm going to do. Or, I've heard your cries, I am going to remove subsidy. There was no such thing. It is neither here or there. You didn't talk about it. And then the only thing he was talking about was about his political enemies. Come on, who is interested in your political enemies? We're not part of it. And people are not agitating because they are a hungry man does not even know party in the first place. And people are agitating because why you're telling us to tighten our seatbelts, why you're telling us to have patience, why you're telling us to pray that things will be good. You guys are living above board, like you're shoving it through our throats. You're trying to rebuild, a house for your deputy with how much? You bought a new private jet even when we had one. These are issues. You guys are living the way you want to live. It is just the masses that should be tightening their belts. As far as you guys are concerned, you guys can go and fall into the ocean, or you go and hug a transformer. She didn't address anything. What were the things? People are not asking for too much. What were the things people were asking for? Please remove subsidy or reduce the price of these fuel products. Because once you do that, every other thing will, start taking shape. You didn't do it. You didn't address that because it wasn't part of what you came to tell your dear Nigerians. Like every other, I don't know whether it's a script. Everybody must say, our dear Nigerians, my dear Nigerians. Please forgive me if I'm sounding very, very funny, but that's just the thing. You talked about food scarcity. Suddenly we realize that we don't have enough. We don't have enough because if you go to the market to buy good seeds, let's use tomatoes, something that everybody can relate with, you're thinking about at least from 4,000. 4,000 is not even enough for a family of 3. 4,000 naira tomatoes is not enough to take that family for 3 days or more. Tighten your seatbelt. And people are saying there is hunger in the land. It is not your problem. Your problem is talking about what we don't even know. And who told you that this it's possible some people are actually sponsored to come, but majority of the people that were, demonstrating or came for the protest were people who genuinely came to tell you these are our problems. The people you also paid to go and do the other way that came out and forgot that you paid them to say no protests came out and joined because they're also hungry. If you give them 2,000 naira and they came to that, or it's possible they were not even paid before that time and they are hungry, they will start saying something different. So you're not even innocent in that regard. Look at you guys are just living the way you want. Most local government chairmen, like somebody said, I was reading through the comments of someone. Some people said ordinary local government chairmen in Nigeria, they don't even live in their houses, they live in hotels. They are spending the same money we're talking about in hotels. They will leave their houses. Suddenly they will not realize that, I don't even need this house. It's now a hotel. That's where we're going to be, having our thing. People are seeing these things. You have fleets of convoys. Like somebody will be coming with 30 cars. Where are we going to? Then you show up this morning with that show of pride, arrogance, a dictator, and what have you, and you're addressing people. My people, please. I don't understand. I don't understand. Make me understand it, please. If you're watching this video, and go to the comment section and drop your thoughts. Well, that is what I have for this. Ordinarily, I didn't feel like making any video about this particular presidential speech, but you know what? Because I feel something is not right. Something is not right with our leaders. They don't feel our pains. They don't care. It's not their business. And we know what to do. As Christians, we have learned to use the spiritual way to tackle them, and we're getting there. So I will leave the video for anyone that wants to watch. I mean, go through the video and then please drop your thoughts. Let us know the meaning of what he has said today. Whether you think there was any sense or you think there was no sense. Whether you think that this will douse the protest or it will infuriate people, because today is Sunday. We don't know what will happen in the days to come. And when you talk about dialogue, remember, this is Nigeria. Nigerians are also very wicked people. You say dialogue, some people will go there, they'll give them money and they'll look the other way. That's what happens. So the leaders have also weaponized poverty with wickedness. Because when you're poor and wicked, it makes you a good tool in their hands. That's why I'm going to stop this video for now. Till I come your way next time. Remain blessed. Bye for now.
Of responsibility, aware of turmoil and violent protests unleashed in some of our states. Notably, among the protesters were young Nigerians who desired a better and more progressive country where their dreams, hope, and personal aspiration will be fulfilled. I am especially pained by the loss of lives in Borno, Jigawa, Kano, Kaduna, and other states, the destruction of facilities in some states, and the wanton looting of supermarkets and shops, contrary to the promise of protest organizers that the protest will be peaceful across the country. The destruction of properties set us back as a nation, as scarce resources will be again used to restore them. I commiserate with the families and relations of those who have died in the protests. We must stop further bloodshed, violence, and destruction. As the president of this country, I must ensure public order in line with the constitutional oath to protect the lives and property of every citizen. Our government will not stand idly by and allow a few with a clear political agenda to tear this nation apart. Under the circumstances, I hereby enjoin protesters and the organizers to suspend any further protest and create room for dialogue, which I have always acceded to at the slightest opportunity. Nigeria requires all hands on deck and need us all, regardless of age, party, tribe, religion, or other divides, to work together, reshaping our destiny as a nation. For those who have taken undue advantage of this situation to threaten any section of this country, be warned, the law will catch up with you. There is no place for ethnic bigotry or such threats in the Nigeria we seek to build. Our democracy progresses when the constitutional rights of every Nigerian are respected and protected. Our law enforcement agencies should continue to ensure full protection of life and properties of innocent citizens in a responsible manner. My vision for our country is one of a just and prosperous nation where each person may enjoy the peace, freedom, and meaningful livelihood that only democratic good governance can provide. One that is open, transparent, and accountable to the Nigerian people. My dear Nigerians, especially our youth, I have heard you loud and clear. I understand the pain and the frustration that drive these protests, and I want to assure you that our government is committed to listening and addressing the concerns of our citizens. But we must not let violence and destruction tear our nation apart. We must work together to build a brighter future where every Nigerian can live with dignity and prosperity. The task before us is a collective one, and I am leading the charge as your president. A lot of work has gone into stabilizing our economy, and I must stay focused on ensuring that the benefits reach every single Nigerian as we promised. My administration is working very hard to improve and expand our national infrastructure and create more opportunities for our young people. Let nobody misinform and miseducate you about your country or tell you that your government does not care about you. Although there have been many dashed hopes in the past, we are in a new era of renewed hope. We are working hard, and the result will soon be visible and concrete for everyone to see, feel, and enjoy. Let us work together to build a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. Let's choose hope over fear, unity over division, and progress over stagnation. The economy is recovering. Please, don't shut out this oxygen. Now that we have been enjoying democratic governance for 25 years, do not let the extremists of enemies of democracy use you to promote an unconstitutional agenda that will set us back on our democratic journey. Forward ever, backward never. In conclusion, security operatives should continue to maintain peace, law, and order in our country, following the necessary Convention on Human Rights, to which Nigeria is a signatory. The safety and security of all Nigerians are paramount. Thank you for your attention.